Hi everyone. Can we have this conversation real quick? You've been waiting upon God. You've been trusting God all your life. You've been told that you need to keep waiting and waiting on God for God to speak. And you come to a point in life where you ask yourself, you come to a place of doubt. Is God real? What is the reality of God? And if God is actually real, why hasn't God come into you? Sometimes you anticipate to believe that there is a God because you hold an identity that this world is constructed by God. And no doubt, this world is actually constructed by an intelligent being, a superior being, a majestic being. But if that being is so powerful enough and cannot help you during your situations and circumstances, then you must understand that this world is governed by laws and principles. And the first law you must come to understanding is that there is no God outside you. Every time you looked for God, you waited on God, you searched for God, God all this time was pretending to be you, was watching through you, looking through you, sitting through you, eating through you, smiling through you, getting angry through you. God has always been you. I know this is a very hard stroke to take. You know why? The law of awakening does not force people, or neither does the law of awakening project into people who accept this final and resolute truth. But guess what? We are at that verge of final reconstruction where the entire world is beginning to awaken into the reality of higher consciousness. In other words, God is consciousness in humanity. When you begin to realize that your body is the temple of the eternal source, the one that created everything, flows through you by design, and then you will not only realize that God is the one who has been speaking through you, but everyone around you is God walking, but yet to embrace that reality. But until we come into that final reality, we'll keep pretending to be human, keep pretending to be ordinary people, we'll keep pretending to keep blaming God for not giving us food, blaming God when things are wrong, blaming God. So what do I do now with this knowledge if I accept that I am God? And if I accept that I'm God, why don't I have supernatural power? You have all of those things in you, but there are stages of awakening, meaning the level of expansion you can accommodate in your mind determines the level of manifestation. And that is what what the church has been trying to teach, what every religion has been trying to teach. If you can seek within yourself and expand the knowledge and the wisdom of who you are, reality shifts, reality bends towards your direction. Religion is God outside man, but awakening is man tuning God within himself, knowing that he is the vessel that radiates the light of Christ, the energy that flows through him. And this is the final unity of humanity. Humanity would have to accept this reality or forget about the existence of who they used to be, because we are either going to the path of nothingness or we are going into the path of resolute truth. And resolute truth might be very shocking to embrace. There is a rude awakening that is upon all humanity, and people are beginning to wake up. People are beginning to question. People are beginning to understand that the entire scope of human reality has never been different from where they came. So meaning this earth is a classroom. This earth is a place where we came to choose to walk in time. The entire frame of the universe is that humanity can come here, experience what it means to feel, because beyond time is complete resolution of truth. Beyond time and outside time is infinity, infinite. We have infinity beyond time. Beyond time is God sitting in his completeness, and that God is lonely because there is nothing that is there for him to learn. There is nothing that is there for him to feel. There is nothing that is there for him to experience. So he broke himself in fragments, placed himself in every pieces. So meaning, I am God, you are God, everyone you're seeing is God, having 100 capability of God. One person cannot declare himself as the supreme God. That's the reality of the law. So we all are God, and we must come into this understanding that in different formation of who we are gods, we are different parts in God. Right now, all this conversation, including this video right now, is happening somewhere inside the part of God. So you see, we all are pretending we are acting a movie. When you come into this final understanding, you will discover all the worries, all the pain, all the ups and downs, a false reality. Wake up. None of these things is real. At least you are real. I'm real. But everything you've been worrying about, can you imagine what it means for a drop of water to be constrained in a location, knowing that it came from an ocean? You are the ocean in a drop. Do you understand what I mean? You are the infinite ocean of the possibility of the Godhead in a drop. And if that is the truth of reality according to quantum particle, two objects can be separate in a point, but they react in the same dimension. So if one thing happens to one particle, on the other hand, it happens to another particle. So meaning God can be in infinite, he can be in infinity or eternity, and we are in the finite realm, but we are not separated to the reality of God, because between space and time is just God, is thought. In between space and time is God, and God is not the image reality tried to reach to you. Every story is about human vulnerability, the good side of God, the weak side of God, meaning in this reality. And once you've come to the knowledge of this revelation, you will stop waiting for another being. You will stop judging the God of the Bible. You realize that the God of the Bible, the God that we've been told from Genesis to Revelation, and what Jesus came to reveal to us, because that was a major revelation, what Jesus came to reveal to us. Jesus came and he said to the scribes and the Pharisees, he says, you know the way of the kingdom, but you have made a stumbling block and you have hidden the key from these ones. You know what Jesus was trying to say in essence? He came to destroy the middleman position. He came to reveal God is love. You are going to be very surprised at the final show, because when the movie is over, when the film is over, when we are done pretending acting this movie, just as Jesus said, he says, on the last day you will realize that I am you, you are me, that there is no difference between me, you, and the Father. So what then is the purpose of this world? What then is the purpose of life? No, darling, the purpose of this life is beyond coming to own machines or drive. There is a world that is beyond this world, but the world that is beyond this world is in the awakening. Once you can raise your understanding, your consciousness to that realm, you begin to magnet that reality of wealth, because that's who you are. So your real assignment on earth is to spread this same love to those who are yet to come into this gradual truth. That's what Paul said. For every apostles, prophet, teachers has been called until we come into the final truth, final unity. That's what everything is going. No more Muslim, Christian, Catholic, Pentecostal. It won't be your church, my church is a mosque. No. The confusion will be torn apart, and we will no longer be confused about our origin or who we came from. We will be united one. And that's why I want to say this to every one of you. Both those who are the atheists, those who are Pentecostal, those who are Orthodox, religious, both those who believe and don't believe, they are all in the same ship. We are all on the same ship. That's the final rescue mission, okay? That's the final rescue mission. So on the last day, which people call the last day, which is the judgment on all humanity. So let me just give you this instance. It's like there is an error that happened in creation, and then it was fixed by default, and as mercy came. I know you won't believe, you won't understand now, and that's the good thing about awakening. You're free to argue against what I'm saying, but I want you to come to this reality. Once you know this truth, you will stop judging, you will stop blaming. You know, people want to see God, devil, this you are wrong, I'm right scenario that justifies that every good thing you do, because it is so painful to accept it in pride that all your good will not amount you to, do all the good you want to do in this life. Give more than those who doesn't give. At the end of the day, the blessings will be given equally to every man. So whatever you are doing isn't to attract God's blessings, because you're already blessed. Whatever you are doing for humanity will not make you, of course, you might be at a higher advantage than other persons who fail to wake up. That's the truth about awakening. I can be higher than you, I can know more than you, I can have more than you, but it does not change the frequency of who we are. Okay, so on the last day, the judgment, which you've been told that, there'll be separation. No, there will be a ripping off of transgression from the heart of men, like a surgery, because mercy has been spoken. In this realm, we know nothing. We know that we are connected to God, but we know nothing, right? We know nothing. Have you seen the fullness of God? No, you have not seen the fullness of God. We are all seeing the fullness of God from a mirror, from a small eyeglass. In the last day, we'll see the totality of the Godhead. How will a father judge you and throw you to a place of destruction because you didn't know him completely. And it's by design, because we came here, we choose this path. Many will not accept this truth. And I don't want you to even understand what I'm saying, but if there's anything I want you to hold out of this video, we all are one. Go and spread love to humanity. Help your brothers, help your sisters, help the ignorant ones, help those who are even acting difficult, stubborn, those who are acting in wickedness, those who are acting in, we are all on the same ship. It is time you start taking responsibility for your life now. It is time you realize now that no one is coming to help you. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to remove you from any condition. You've been given the same law, the same privilege. You have the same privilege like everyone other persons. Raise your frequency, raise your vibration, raise your awareness, raise your understanding, and from your increase of knowledge, your increase of understanding of the knowledge of God that you possess is what will vibrate or trigger the vibration of the same aura of manifestation. So when you raise your vibration higher than it is right now, what happens is that you begin to draw reality into the frequency that you are. Is it the car you want, the house you want, the money, everything you need is already existing somewhere. You're just vibrating from a very point of understanding of life. So if you can move from this place to any place, in fact, moving from one point in life to the next point in life is all about knowledge. And that's why Jesus says, yes, wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. He said, the sons of this world are wiser than the sons of the kingdom. Who are the sons of the kingdom? Who are holding on to God in religion. Oh, the Lord is my light and my salvation. But the sons of this world are the ones that don't even care about God's existence or the devil's existence. They're just living. Yeah. And if that's a challenging word, and you are saying you're a child of God, you're a Christian, you're a believer, you're a Muslim, whatever faith you're holding on, you must shine, because that's your assignment on earth. You must illuminate the kingdom you represent. While I also believe that this world is a mystery, I also think that there are entities in this world who have mastered human, who have familiarized. I also believe that people who have familiarized human's existence are pretending also to be human. Now, the separation on the last day is not the separation of you, me, us, those who are infused with the God kind, is that there's going to be a great revelation that there are some among us who have not been part of us. They've not been us. They've looked like us. They wear clothes every day. They talk like us, but they are not us. They are something else. And on that final day, the light will expose everything. You even be surprised that your mother wasn't your mother, your brother wasn't your brother. You've been living in an illusion. That's the mystery of the awakening. Even if you say you don't believe in this video, oh, this is the Antichrist, this is the mark of the beast, this is the devil speaking, we are all on the same ship, because you will have an end, I will have an end, and at the end of the day, none of these things matters anymore. When you stop constraining yourself under fear, fear is a monster. Fear is why you're scared about what is going on. Fear, because once you've come into this resolute truth of unity, everything starts working towards your will and your direction, because there is God in you. And that's why Jesus says the kingdom is within you, is inside you. Take this truth or leave it. And if you leave this truth, you're not going to go to destroy. You're not going to be destroyed because you fail to know this truth. Both rich and poor, we end up in the same place. But when you leave this world, you realize, oh, I know it now. I knew it. I knew why I came to this world. I knew why I came. Please, I want to go back. They'll say, no, time out. No, go and rest. Go and rest. Go to the next evolve. This world is not even serious. We are all acting a movie. We're acting a theme. We're acting a theme. I've had several encounters, but I don't want my encounters, revelations, or visions to be your reality. You too can have it. It's time to wake up, buddy. Love you. Let love and light lead.